Can you answer these questions? Evaluate each product. In example A, our first step is to set up the question without the decimal point. Then we multiply as normal, starting with this column. 9 times 2 equals 18. We write down the last digit and carry the 1 to the next column. The next column, 9 times 3, which equals 27. Then we add the extra 1, equaling 28. Now our final step, adding the decimal point into the correct location, using the fact that the total number of decimal places in the question will be the exact same for the answer. Since the question has a total of 1 decimal place, the answer should also have 1 decimal place, giving us an answer of 28.8. In example B, our first step is to set up the question without the decimal point. Then we multiply as normal, starting with this column. 7 times 5, which equals 35. We write down the last digit and carry the 3 to the next column. The next column, 7 times 2, which equals 14. Then we add the extra 3, equaling 17. Now our final step, adding the decimal point in the correct location. Since the question has a total of 2 decimal places, the answer should also have 2 decimal places, giving us 1.75. In example C, notice that we are multiplying by 2-digit numbers or larger. So we set up our question like this, and we need to leave an extra row. First multiplying this column. 4 times 1, which equals 4. Then 4 times 2, which equals 8. Next 4 times 7, equaling 28. Next we need to multiply the tens column, the 8. Before we start, we add a 0 to the next row. Now multiplying each column, 8 times 1 equals 8. Then 8 times 2, which equals 16. We write down the last digit and add 1 to the next column. Next 8 times 7, which equals 56, plus the extra 1, we get 57. Now we need to add these 2 rows, 1 column at a time. Firstly, this column. 4 plus 0 equals 4. Then 8 plus 8, which equals 16. We add the last digit, then we add 1 to the next column. Next, 6 plus 8 plus the extra 1, we get 15. Then 2 plus 7 plus the extra 1 equals 10. And adding the final column, we get 6. And finally, we add the decimal point in the correct location. Since the question has a total of 3 decimal places, the answer should also have 3 decimal places, giving us 60.564. You now know how to answer exam-style questions. However, the next lesson is dividing decimals. Watch this next video to get the best visual demonstration of this skill.